Hello little engineers, welcome to Fun with Robotics. This is Urmi speaking from Gobeshona Learning Academy. Today's project is called Child Monitoring System. In this project, you will learn how sensors, controllers and loads work together to create a smart system that can monitor the presence or movement of your child. By the end of today's session, you will be able to understand the concept of sensors, loads, and controllers, learn how to make circuit connection properly, practice building a hands-on project using a sensor and a buzzer, explore real-life applications of child monitoring system. So, you will not just learn the theory, you will also build something practical. What is a sensor? A sensor is a device or machine that detects changes in the environment and responds by sending signal to another electronic system. Example, a temperature sensor detects heat, a light sensor detects brightness, and a motion sensor detects movement. In our project, we will use an obstacle sensor which detects if something like a wall, hand, or a person in front of it. Do humans have sensors? Yes, humans also have natural sensors in their body. Eyes detect light, skin senses touch and temperature, ears detect sound, tongue detects taste, nose detects smell. That means our body itself is a collection of natural sensors. Electronic sensors are inspired by this. In robotics and automation, we use different types of sensors such as fire sensor, it detects flame, temperature sensor detects heat, light sensor detects brightness, PIR motion sensor detects human or animals movement and temperature, air proximity sensor detects object, ultrasonic sensor measure distance of object, obstacle sensor detects also object. Today we will mainly focus on the obstacle sensor for child monitoring system. What is a load? A load is a device or component that consumes electricity to perform some work. Example include bulb produces light, buzzer produces sound, pump moves water, speaker makes audio, LED it lights up and glow, a fan it spins. So in our project, the buzzer will act as a load. It will ring to alert us when the sensor detects the child. So what is a controller? A controller is the brain of the system. It receives signal from the sensor and controls the load. Some examples are Arduino Uno, ESP32 and Easier Pro development board. In this project, we will use the Easier Pro development board. It's totally non-programmable, easy to use. It operates at 5 volt and it's perfect for small projects. The obstacle sensor detects if there is something in front of it, such as wall, hand, object or person. So how it works? The sensor sends an invisible infrared light forward. If an object is present or detected, the IR light reflects back. The sensor receives this reflection and confirms the presence of the object. This is how the system can detect a child's presence. The Easier Pro development board is used to connect sensors and loads. It receives digital signals, it operates at 5 volt and it's highly effective for sensor simulation and mini project development. It's totally non-programmable and easy to use. So we can easily connect the obstacle sensor and buzzer to it. So here's the mechanism. Let's see step by step. The obstacle sensor detects the child. It sends signal to the Easier Pro board. The board processes the signal and the board activates the buzzer. The buzzer rings to alert us when the child is present or moving. Here is the pin configuration. The obstacle sensor has following pin configuration. Sensors VCC connected to the 5V of the Easier Pro. Sensors ground pin connected to ground, and sensors output pin connected to one of the Easier Pro board's input pin. So when sensor detects an object, the output pin goes high and the board activates the buzzer. For the child monitoring system project, we need obstacle sensor, Easier Pro development board, and a load that is buzzer to alert us. Let's see how it works. We connected the pin connection properly and also connect the power supply, that is 5V by USB adapter. Now if I place something or some object in front of obstacle sensor, the sensor will emit IR light and it will send signal to the controller by detecting an object, and the controller will activate the buzzer to alert us. So let's see. The same concept can be used in many real-life applications. Obstacle avoiding robots that don't bump into wall. Parking assistance system helps car park safely. Automatic door lights turn on when someone comes near. Smart dustbin opens automatically when you approach or someone approach. Smart sanitizer sprays sanitizer when you put your hand near or front of it. So one sensor can be applied in many useful ways. A few important safety notes: do not connect high power loads directly. Maximum 5 ampere and 5V. Always connect positive and negative correctly. If you make mistakes, the circuit or the board can burn or get damaged. Thank you so much for attending this session. Today you learned how to use an obstacle sensor and Easier Pro board and a buzzer to build a child monitoring system. This project shows us how robotics and electronics can make our daily life safer and smarter and easier. See you in the next Fun with Robotics session.